Yes, then, boys. So, welcome back to the Graft Kings podcast. If you don't already know, if you haven't already made it out, we are in Wicky Woo, one of our favourite hotels on the island. And this is the last day of our holiday, so excuse us if we're a little bit rough, but we wanted to give you the biggest stories, the best experience of our trip. So we thought, why not? Let's do it on the last day.
Always on the last day.
This is heavy. Would you agree the heaviest one yet?
It has been heavy.
I've been coming here for what? For the past 12 years or 10 years. This is probably one of the heaviest trips I've ever had.
It's one of my heaviest trips, full stop.
Yeah. Oh. Didn't expect it to be because we didn't even hit all of the super clubs.
Yeah.
I done once. Yeah. I don't.
No,
is Amnesia a super club?
Yeah.
No, not Amnesia. Sorry, not Amnesia.
Christina.
Ushuaia.
Yeah, I'd say
It's
so.
a super
I would
club.
say it's up there.
Well, we didn't go to any indoor super clubs. Well, I didn't go to any indoor super clubs the whole time I was here, and it was that heavy.
Yeah.
This pod, even setting this pod up today was a struggle.
Yeah.
We have a flight in 5 hours.
Welcome, man.
Yeah,
We're drained. We are drained.
Very drained.
But we've got shit to do. So.
We didn't have one chill day. As in, we didn't go to Calabasas Beach this year.
No.
None of that. We literally rolled through into one event, into the next, into the next, into the next.
Yesterday was a little bit chilled, though.
The other day around the pool was very chilled as well. That was a nice day.
I mean, in the day, yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit.
But then
It's
the
not-
drinks,
not really,
then
though,
the
is
drinks
it?
start. Do you know what I mean?
We've not had any chilled evenings.
No.
No.
Like, it's nice. It is nice to be able to chill in the evenings, but you don't have to do your holidays like this.
Yeah.
We just had like a lot of friends out here doing like events and stuff as well, like back-to-back boys, Hugo and that.
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's like obviously
But
we're here for a reason. That's the vlog
Yeah.
as well. We're not here just for a jolly up. Like as much as we love our beef and we love partying, we also want to create some sick content and like put some half decent shit out there for you boys to experience it with us, so you can see what best places to go to,
Yeah.
how to do it, where to go, and that's why we're here. If
you know what's
want to-
crazy?
What?
We've bumped into a few people. Actually, in Ushuaia, we bumped into those boys, and they turned around and actually said
no,
we
next
was
to
looking.
us.
They were saying we didn't know where to go, and we'd seen your vlog on Ibiza, and that's why we are here.
Like the
Yeah,
craziest
the party
one.
room. They bought the
they
party
bought a
room because
they
of
were
us.
they were right next door to us, so essentially they came here because of our.
But don't forget, boys, we're only passing that knowledge on.
Yeah.
But people introduced us to that party room, and since that, we're like, wow, okay, this is what we need to do now
Yeah.
every time. And now it's funny, innit? Now we're passing the knowledge on to you boys. So anything we learn about, we're giving it to you.
And it's not just that. Like the best one for me is when we was queuing for Ocean. It was at the front, and we turned to our right, and they went, "Oh, you're them YouTubers." And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Where's the accent from?" "Oh, we're from Canada. The only reason we're
Canada.
here is because we watched the Ibiza vlog, and we
Wow.
thought, fuck me,
From
we want to go and
Canada.
party like these boys." Canada.
Wow.
I just got goosebumps, bro.
That's
Mad.
fucked.
What about the Aussies?
Yeah, outside of Ushuaia.
That was
All
crazy.
over, mate.
So mad, bro. Coming up to you.
And then yesterday when we left, what was it called? The day party.
Bambuku.
Bambuku.
Yeah.
Some guy walked past us with his missus. Well, I think it was his missus.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro, if you watch the pod and watch this one. And he was like, boys, I met you boys in Marbella, got a photo of us. Now he's bumped into us again, and we got another photo of him just outside Ocean yesterday. So it's been crazy, man.
It's quite humbling, though, no?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
unbelievable,
Ithaca
man.
was the maddest. You know, when we come out of Ithaca and how busy it was, and we were like, right, we need to leave, and someone was like, oh, boys, can we have a photo? And we're like, yeah, of course, bruv. Then they must have caught everyone's attention, and someone else was like, oh, boys, can I have a photo? And I was like, bruv, this is actually insane.
And the only reason we keep talking about this on podcast is it's so surreal for us. Remember,
Yeah.
we've only been
Mad.
doing it a year and a half. It's it feels like it's happened overnight.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we're putting the work in behind the scenes, as you boys know, and we're consistent, we show up every week, and we put content out all the time. But like the growth's been very quick in a short period of time. So it's just happened, and that's why we're still like they're like pinch me moments. We're like, I just can't actually believe this is even happening. Do you know
It
what
was
I'm
like a
saying?
pinnacle moment, though. I think that obviously going to Massimas was like the first eye opener of
Yeah.
like, people actually recognising our shit. But now coming out here, going to Marbella, it's actually okay. People actually know who we are now.
Yeah.
For the right reasons, I
Yeah.
like to think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Do you know why I think we notice it so much as well is because we live what we preach.
Yeah.
Like we're going out doing what we're doing, partying, mingling with everybody, like going to see everyone. And so because we're out and about, the people that watch our stuff then get to actually meet us out.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Do you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Because a lot of people on the internet talk a good game, and they act like they're these guys,
They don't back it, though.
but they can't back
the
it.
talk? Can
But
you walk the talk?
We do walk the talk. We even had a couple of boys come up to yesterday and say to us, Jesus, we thought us boys could party hard. We feel like we've met our match. Don't get me wrong, we're fucking shaving years off our life doing this.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I need a trim.
Yeah.
I need to hibernate.
oh,
I'm
yeah,
quitting
we're
the pod for about 60 days.
But shout out to, just quickly, shout out to Hugo, Lucky, Luca, all the boys. You know who
Austin.
you are, Austin.
Yeah.
Like, it's been mad growth seeing you boys go from London to now doing sets and places and gaffs in Ibiza. And yeah, it's nothing but love for them boys. It's always massive
They're
link
good
ups.
kids, man.
Yeah.
Massively,
Got time for them.
yeah, properly. Yeah,
And,
so keep doing your thing, boys, and thanks for always showing us the love and support that you do as well, and we'll show it back.
Tommy and Bailey as well. The one,
Yeah,
massive shout out to Tommy and boys.
Massy Mass.
And
Fair play to
Solano.
them,
I don't know who owns what.
I think Bailey and his what's his name, Sam,
Yeah.
are the heads on Solano, and then
Yeah.
Massy Mass is Tommy and Connor, I think it is.
Yeah,
So
I
fair
think
play
might
to
be
them
right.
as well.
Shout out to all you boys, because you boys are the young guns. You're the ones
Yeah.
that on the come up. This is your time now, boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are your parties. You've got the hottest birds at your parties as well. So shout out to all your parties, boys. If you want to go to some of the hottest parties with the hottest birds, the Ratleys are at these gaffs. And then we just swoop in and nick them all.
Yeah, the B2B movement, boys, is a movement. So, yeah, when you're now seeing these events pop up, like, you're going to see them more frequently popping up in Ibiza, in London. Hopefully, who knows, maybe one day next year, you'll be running events at Ocean, boys. So keep an eye out for B2B, definitely.
Do you know what two Ratley said to us earlier when me and Yo were talking to them?
Oh, we haven't even told you this.
Like, this is so
my
funny.
God.
Yeah? So there's these two girls that me and Yo were talking to.
Where was this?
Literally just earlier.
Oh,
They
wait,
told-
earlier?
They told us yesterday.
They told us last night.
They reminded us again today. So I was talking to them. They're like, they were in Ocean.
No. The story's like that. So I went to whatever Ratley. She went, Ratley, that's that name, that's that word again.
She's like, someone called us that in Ocean when we was walking by. They went, oh,
No
Ratley's.
way.
They went, and they said, oh, we just walking by, and some geezer went, Ratley's. How fucked is that?
How about that photo someone sent? They've written Ratley on the
You
back.
wrote Ratley on her back.
Ratley's on the back.
That's so funny.
It's fucking surreal, man. It's surreal. But boys, one important thing I just want to mention while we're talking about this kind of stuff, and being in these environments, is by the time you guys watch this, we might actually push this forward. Actually, I don't know when we're going to drop this. I think we should probably push this forward. The Right Side is about to go live on the 19th of August.
Yeah.
The waiting list is now open. Join therightside.com. And I bang up on about it in every single pod. But boys, this is going to be your gateway to being able to be in environments like this, networking with people like this, having the knowledge and the concierges and the plugs and all these kind of gaffs. It's time for you to level up. This is the opportunity for you to level up.
Facts, yeah.
And we done a little social experiment as well, unintentional. Well, I done an unintentional one, and basically, to give you a bit of background, there's this guy that come away with us called Taylor Brett. He was my client. If you go onto my fitness page, you'll be able to see his before and after his transformation. He come to me in 2021, and he won't mind me saying this either. He was a podgy kid, low confidence, didn't get any real girl attention at all, and he doesn't mind me saying this. I've already spoken to him about this before. And when I remember I used to do the video calls to him weekly, when we do the weekly check-ins, and he couldn't really look me in the eye. This is pre-Graft Kings, this is 2021. And doing week-on-week check-ins and talking about, like, I go, what'd you get up to the weekend? He'd tell me, and I'd tell him about my weekend. And eventually, a couple of years later, Graft Kings come into the mix, starts watching the videos, starts talking to me more. Then he starts telling me about girls he's getting with, these holidays he's going on. And the character development of this kid has been fucking unbelievable, man. I can't even tell. Like, physically is one thing. This geezer went from podgy to six-pack, looking like top 1% males on the planet. And also, his confidence is second to none.
Yeah.
And we bumped into him in Marbella 2 months ago, which you'll see in the vlog when it eventually drops. And he said we had a great time with him. And he said, oh, I'd love to come away with you to boys to Ibiza. And I put it to the boys. The boys were like, listen, we love him. I'm game to have him there, but do you reckon we'd have to babysit him? And I went, you know what? I reckon he'll be able to keep up with us. Fuck me. That
Kept
boy.
up.
He kept
We
up.
salute you, Taylor.
Taylor, bruv, you
Kept
kept
up.
up. You kept up.
Smashed it.
bruv. So the reason why I'm mentioning that
He's
is...
our little protege.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
protege of what we can do. That's the character development of just talking to us, interacting with us, being around us, taking our advice, taking our knowledge, plugging into our network. This can happen for anyone that joins the right side. This is what's going to happen. Your life's going to level up. But boys, like I said, time and time again, limited spaces for the beginning because we won't be able to manage it. So get involved quick. Join the rightside.com. Join the waiting list. 19th August is when we launch. First come, first serve. Get in the mix, boys.
Yeah, so true. You know what's mad? Like, even when we first met Taylor in Marbella, then we first actually got to meet him in the airport and we come away. From day one to how he is now, the amount his confidence has grown, the amount how much he's come out of his shell, how funny it is, and that's literally within a space of a week of hanging around with us. That's not like years of development, that's a week. So
Yeah.
he's obviously got that inside of him and we've just brought that out of him.
Yeah.
Which is
So,
the case with most people
yeah.
as well, though. Like, a lot of people have that, let's just say that demon or that tiger inside of them that is just urgent to come out. You just need someone to bring it out of you.
Yeah.
And this is exactly why we do what we do. Because I feel like when people are in our presence, when they start like listening to us, I'm not saying we're fucking role models and we've made it, but if we can pass on what we do, just like Taylor has, people got it in them to kind of
Do you
come
know
out
what it
of
is?
it
I
as
think
well.
we bring the confidence out in them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we egg him on to go, like, bro, go and talk to her.
Yeah.
Go and do this. Like, don't be afraid. And people are shocked. Like, what is that? What you say? Is that what you lead with? Is that how you chat them up? I'm like, bro, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? She turns around and says no and rejects you. Like, that's the very worst thing that's ever going to happen.
We say outrageous shit.
Outrageous, man. But again, look, I know I'm not going to keep saying it all the time. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But boys, this is just generally what happens when guys hang around other good guys.
Yeah.
Like, that is it. There's no rocket science behind it. There's no magic trick. It's just literally being a good guy and being surrounded by other good guys that bring out the best in you and want the best for you. And hopefully that is what we're going to introduce to you when you join the community.
Facts.
Yeah, well, this is going to be life-changing stuff. This isn't going to be anything that's on in the internet at the moment. And everyone's got these courses, but I don't feel like anyone's actually producing anything with actual value.
To be honest.
Load of shit, man.
Yeah.
90% of all that stuff is load of shit.
And boys, we're going to take you away with us. We've said this in the other pods. The thing is, I think the pod that we said that on is actually going to come out now after this.
Yeah.
Because we're going to probably push us forward. So, boys, the plan is we're going to actually take you boys away. Whoever joins the right side, we're going to take a selected few people away of us to Bali at the end of the year. We're going to Bali for New Year's Eve. We're going to send it for New Year's. We're going to live out there. The plan is to move out there. We're all quitting our jobs, putting our houses up for rent. We're moving to Bali to take this shit to the next level. But boys, if you join the right side, there's an opportunity for you to come out with us, all expenses paid on behalf of the Graft Kings. The only way you're going to get that opportunity, like Taylor did, is to join the right side.
Yeah.
So,
Amen.
But boys, what would you say is the heaviest day so far?
Heaviest or best day?
Let's do best.
Two separate questions.
Best,
innit?
yeah.
Let's do best first.
Definitely two, yeah.
Best day.
Yeah, go on.
Ooh.
But last night was my most favourite event.
Yeah, Pikes is a gaff.
Like, I went to Pikes last night off a whim out of nowhere. Like, there was just a few of us downstairs chilling in Wicky. Weren't even drinking out at this point. And then Dean Gaffney said, mate, do you fancy going Pikes? And then Sean was like, I'll go if you go. And then Jordan was like, I'll go if you go. And he was like, well, fuck it, come on then, let's just go. So we ended up going to Pikes, only round the corner. And I just can't even explain how good that fucking night was. Like, if you've never been to Pikes, please go to Pikes. It's fucking amazing, boys. You have got to be 27 years old to go in there, though.
Do you?
I think if you go with a group of people that are a bit older, then you can get let in, or if you know someone. But rule of thumb, if you're all like 20,
like a group of 24-year-olds,
you won't get in.
Yeah. So it's free to get in. Go on the website, put your name on a guest list, and it's literally just a mansion. It's an old school, typical Spanish mansion, and nearly every single room you go in has got a different DJ in it. It's got some wacky shit going on. Like, there's a bathroom with a ball pit in it, and there's a DJ
Is
with
it that good, yeah?
Bruv, it is
good,
so
bruv.
cool.
I'm jealous.
There's a DJ with a DJ
Yeah.
set in a sink and shit like that. And I walk around the corner and there's another DJ who's wearing like a chicken costume, and he's on a live keyboard, smashing out bangers, making them house tunes, and everyone's singing away to it. And then next door, just in the next room, like walking through living room doors, then there's a club, and oh my god, it was just going off. So yeah, for the music, the vibes, the people, last night was absolutely amazing. It was fantastic.
Is that your favourite? Yeah.
If I were to say an event, sorry boys, but it has to be Pasha as well. Musicon. These donuts bought the ticket.
Don't call us donuts,
whoa,
bro.
whoa,
Let's explain what happened. Right, no, boys.
Shut up, I'm talking.
No, you're wrong, though. Yeah, you're wrong. All the boys in the comment section are going to agree with me and Mason.
I don't really care. Let me speak.
You don't care about your fans, no? Fair enough.
Let me speak and then you can speak. I literally just opened my mouth. Thank you very
Go on
much.
then.
So essentially, we all bought like tickets to go to Pasha. Okay, none of us had been to it. That's probably the only super club that I was looking forward to go to because we've not been. We've all bought our tickets. Yada yada yada. We went. Where was we? Ocean in a day.
Ocean in a day.
It was heavy. It was a heavy send. Like, we went off.
Heavy day, yeah.
And it was fucking heavy, like drinking, partying, whatever it is. And we got back. We thought, let's not sleep. If we sleep, we're not gonna go out. Of course, Mason and Yo fell asleep. Me, Taylor, and Merck ended up leaving. Now, in Yo's defense, apparently, it's our fault for them not coming out because we didn't drag him out of bed. Although I woke him up and he doesn't even remember. He doesn't remember giving me his code. He doesn't remember he was going on his phone. Nothing like that. I was like, this geezer doesn't want to come, so I didn't.
Did I tell you you didn't want to come?
Didn't say you don't want to come.
There you go.
Did I wake you
if
up?
any of you
though?
motherfuckers ever fell asleep when we had tickets that we paid for to go out, I would have dragged you out by your ankles from the bed, bro.
Well, I woke you up. You didn't get up. So
You didn't wake me up.
I think there's fault at both. We could have probably tried harder to wake you up, but we
It's
did.
not like I went to bed. It's not like I laid on my bed on my phone
You still
and
slept
passed out like that.
Okay, well,
and
you
you
still slept.
Yeah, you're making out like I come
That is
over
why
my-
going back home is never a
It
good
is-
idea.
it is
it's never a
dangerous,
good idea.
yeah.
Never
The thing
a
is, I
good
didn't want to
idea.
go. We was all sweaty from motion.
I know,
I know,
shower
I
and stuff.
know, I know.
But like, it's not like we wanted to go. We laid on our bed. I think I was waiting for Ozzy to get ready
Yeah,
or something
that's
like that.
10 minutes.
Passed out.
Yeah.
Yes, in Ozzy's defence, he did wake me up. Apparently, the only way he could have got my phone is by me giving him the code. But I never at one point said, "Oh fuck off, I don't want to go."
Yeah.
I just took it as like maybe you don't want to come because I actually woke you up and you don't even remember it. Like he doesn't even remember me. He's going.
I'm so upset.
Giving me his code
Yeah,
and
I'm
shit.
gutted,
I was like, okay, cool. He knows I'm leaving. We came to a pre-drink in the room. Me, him,
We
and
had the
Taylor.
speaker on full whack.
Speaker on, bruv. Having it off. Yo, still
Saying
sleeping.
they were doing it in my room, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ah."
I was just like, alright, cool. Maybe he actually doesn't want to come. So I was like, fuck it.
We
let's
did
just
say
leave.
as well, we were like, boys, if we fall asleep, it's going to be very, very long to fucking get
Yeah.
out of it. But no one fell asleep intentionally. That's not like we got back and we're like, right, we're having a nap. It's just, we were just waiting
People
about.
getting ready and that.
But
yeah.
reverting
anyway,
it,
go on.
rewinding
Pasha
it.
is-
Pasha was just.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I'm-
The sound system in there is
my
just
goodness,
heavy.
bruv, it goes through you. Like I've been to a lot of
Yeah,
roads. I
yeah.
think that was probably one of my most favourite roads.
Is that your favourite day, Pasha?
But the music was just
What
phenomenal.
did we do before Ithaca?
Oh, Schweier was probably my favourite day.
Schweier, then at Ithaca, my favourite day.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah, that was
favourite
a good
day.
day.
I did my favourites for different reasons. Like I like the Schweier for us because we always host it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, when I look around and I look at you boys, everyone's talking to a Ratley. Everyone's like hosting, like pouring drinks. And I'm like, this is because of us. Like we
Yeah.
put this together.
We've done this.
and that's why everyone's here having it off.
We had
and we
really good
invite
people in that
everyone.
room as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
like,
no skanks in the room this
There's
year.
a lot of old faces that I've not seen
there
for
was
a
no
long time.
seediness, no
Shout
nothing
out
like
Luke. Like, yeah, that was cool, man.
So I mean, like nice individual conversations, like
Yeah.
people vibes in.
Oh, you know how to make free shop runs?
Yeah,
That's mad.
we're,
innit?
like, we're leaving the fucking rave, the whole premises to go and get more drinks for people. Like, but I like that.
I love it. I love
the
hosting.
whole-
I
yeah,
love
it was
hosting.
nice.
We met some cool people as well that day, didn't we?
Yeah,
The boy, them boy, wasn't it Harvey and
Mitch.
We met Harvey. We met them in on Marbella.
Oh, did you? I was.
Yeah,
I don't think I was.
we
met them in News Cafe.
met him. We met him there. Yeah,
Our
News
first
Cafe.
night at News Cafe.
That's
didn't we?
just-
Like, we met him and Bobby as well, which is
Yeah.
one of his boys. He actually came up to us because of Marbella. It was like, if your missus goes to bank holiday. And that was Bobby that done that. Shout out to Bob. And he came over and his missus was there. He goes, I nearly got in trouble because you know, he came with his missus, introduced us. Then Harvey was there and then all the other boys. So
Yeah, sick.
that's kind of how we met them.
Yeah, shout out you boys. You
Yeah,
boys are
they're cool, man.
mad love. You
And
boys.
do you know what's nice about them kids? They're like a lot younger than us, but they can kind of hold it down when it comes
Yeah.
to being in these environments and these
Yeah,
conversations.
proper. They're
and,
just cool.
and that's what's nice as well, like being able to speak to the young guns and like saying they can actually like hold that
their
conversation,
own,
which I
yeah.
feel like a lot of people lack.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to
We got
say?
that maturity about
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That was that whole day. So we went from we done a Schweier, which is Ants. We had the party room in there, hosted everyone. Then we went off to Ithaca to B2B Movements event.
Straight there.
That
was
was
heavy.
a heavy,
man.
heavy day. But that was my favourite day.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that
a
was.
good
I'd
day.
say that was probably my second.
Ithaca put the cherry
on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
It finished off the day nicely.
Everyone was there as well. Everyone was showing love. It was
Yeah,
such a sick
everyone
day.
was showing love. It's good to actually talk about like why we done the Ushuaia room as well, boys, so people understand. Like
Right.
this isn't just a case of like we done a room because we're trying to like flaunt or show off. It's not that. Like if you're looking to go out in Ibiza, most of the places you go into is quite hefty when it comes to
It
getting
is
in.
now.
And
It is
now Ushuaia, let's just say it's about what, €75 to get in to Ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool event, but essentially if you're coming in on that ticket, you're in the mix, but there's nowhere really to sit,
And it's fucking hot.
and
Yeah.
it is hot, exactly. And let's just say you're getting around the drinks, it's going to be like €30 a round.
Well,
minimum.
You get two
No,
of those,
30, about 30
60.
euros a
no,
drink.
it's €45 for a double.
Yeah. 30
Yeah.
euro a drink.
Okay, 30. So, all right, €30 a drink. So that's €60 for two.
Yeah.
Let's just say if it was a single. Got nowhere to sit,
Yeah.
and you've paid €75 to get in. You're looking over €100 already.
And you got to go queue in the toilet.
Exactly. So if you do have a group of you, it's easier to be able to get a room that you can like host for other people, A, and then B,
Yeah.
obviously you can kind of load up your own drinks. They allow you to take your own stuff inside. When it comes to drinks, alcohol, food as well. I think if you want.
There is
to.
another hack to this as well. I genuinely, I'm going to put my hand on my heart. I reckon we've actually fucked this because
Loads of people are going to start
you know,
doing it.
yeah, well, basically, we did it last year on the Ibiza vlog, 2023 Ibiza vlog. And basically, what the hack is, if you know someone, which if you're plugged into our network, you would know this person, you can put anyone that's come into that room on guest list. And this was 2023, right? So anyone that goes on guest list before 4 o'clock can come in to Ants Ushuaia for free, right?
No, you got to pay 35
No.
euro. Oh, sorry, back then. Sorry.
Back then.
Yeah.
So that was the hack.
No.
So then we'd buy the room, we'd supply the alcohol, we put everyone on guest list. They'd all come in for free. Everyone has basically a fucking free day because they get to come into our room and party with us, right? But we dropped the vlog. I'm not saying this is the reason why, but then all of a sudden, we've got a Rattly interrupting us mid pod.
Got a Rattly getting into the mix. Merc, have a day off, son.
What's her name, Merc?
Rattly.
Yeah.
Irish Rattly.
Irish Rattly. Sorry,
Small little
boys.
Irish Rattly.
We might have to pause it because this is getting long. Merc, can we carry on with the story, bruv? You're mid-pod, bruv.
No, bruv. Absolutely not.
Come on.
You won't be on the camera.
Oh. Sorry, boys.
See you, darling.
Sorry, boys. No days off.
Yes, boys, I'm in Ocean Beach right now. Muoti's got me covered, boys. They don't just do t-shirts, they've got me hooked up with nice swimming shorts as well. I'm about to go up front with the Graft Kings, hopefully pull some Rattleys. I ain't doing it without a nice clobber, boys, so make sure you check them out. If you're going on holiday and looking for a nice kit, t-shirts, swimming trunks, all the lot. It's Graft Kings at the checkout for fucking 20% off on all orders. You can't go wrong, boys. Check them out, show them some love. Let's get into the mix on 96. Let's go.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make is I'm not saying this is 100% the reason why it happened, but all of a sudden, after that fucking vlog dropped, now there's no such thing as a free guest list. So now it's 35 quid for the guest list before 4 o'clock. So now you've got to pay 35 quid plus your entry to the fucking, plus your room, which is a bit shit, but it is what it is. But now we're going to tell you the actual secret how to do it. I reckon next year, the guest list will probably be 50 quid and the rooms will probably be fucking £3,000.
It is getting more expensive though, IB, for like Destino, bruv. Fucking hell.
That was ridiculous,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
And it wasn't as good as last year.
No,
it was.
Destino's-
But that was because of the event.
When it's done now, this is the last year for Destiny.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
They should have gone out of a bang.
I think they've got a
We did.
noise complaint or like a noise restriction because it's the
It wasn't loud
it's
enough.
not
was
loud,
it?
man.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah. Tommy, I love you, just so you know, bruv. That's what I'm going to say.
Funny cunt.
Funny cunt.
But yeah, it's definitely worth to do that if you're with a group of people, boys. Get a little nice room and a schwire.
I mean, when we're saying pile people in it, well, you'll see on the vlog, but boys, you're piling in like 40, 50 people.
Our ratio was fucked.
Yeah.
What do you reckon
Mad.
it was? Like 20, 80 birds?
Oh, so many.
Minimum.
Hello.
Hello.
We're live.
We are live.
Why, do you want to get in? What's your name, Spanish Rattly?
Do you want to say something for the fans?
You're from Italy. Oh, Italian Rattly. Nice
It's a
to
proper
meet you.
Italian little Rattly.
What's your name? Elisa. That's a lovely name. We're called the Graft Kings.
We're doing some podcasting. Yeah.
Do you want to come and say hello?
Should we get the train down here?
Do you want to get flattening?
Look very flattering.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Leave all of that in. Ash, leave it all
Ash,
in.
keep it in.
Fuck's sake, boys.
Well, you just saw us drop game
That
live.
is just it.
That's the
just
thing.
it.
That was the whole trip.
It's. Oh, do you know what? Talking about a game, boys.
Yeah.
If you want to run game out here, I'm telling you, just it doesn't matter what you say. Just go up to a group of birds, say it with confidence, and go out with your boys, and that's it. Don't say anything fucking cringe.
Yeah.
Don't be weird. And I'm telling you, it fucking works 9 times 10 out of time.
I can't believe we caught that interaction on camera. Do you
Yeah,
know what?
good.
Do you know what the funny thing is? We actually wanted to catch up on the vlog and we never did it the whole
Yeah.
time we was here. That's funny as fuck.
We run some stupid game. I mean, even if it's just an interaction, just to have fun, like it's just funny, innit? Just to like.
Our game's hilarious.
I think it's a good game.
I'm not even putting smoke up our own arse. I don't know anyone that runs a game like us.
I don't think I'll
ever retire from the game. How many more years do you reckon we've got in us? I reckon we've got another 3-4 years. We've got to conquer this, bring the new boys in, set them up so we can pass the torch. Because I
Yeah.
reckon I've only got another 3-4 years in me of this life.
I would like a girlfriend at some
Wanna put a
point.
kid in
Yeah,
something.
innit? I actually do want a wife and kids.
Should we
Yeah.
talk about how this fucking game is ruining our any chance of our relationship?
I do think there's been a few girls I've met and it's just not blossomed out because of what I'm
Because
doing.
it is,
for sure.
100%.
I was
and,
seeing
you
someone.
and the mindset as well.
I was seeing someone for 6 months and I really thought I could make it work. And I realised that is an impossible
Yeah.
task.
And I do understand
I get it.
bro.
Yeah, I
I
get
get
it.
it.
I get it.
I get it.
Any of these girls that kind of is watching this now, like I don't actually fucking blame you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you.
we get it. We
I
do
get
get
it.
it.
We
I
get
actually
it.
don't blame you.
We're adults here. We understand. I
Yeah.
would put up with it. Would you put up with it?
Nah, no
I
way.
would put up with it.
But do you know what it is? It all comes down to priority end of the day, and this is our priority.
Correct, yeah.
Like once this is done, and it's where we need to be. It's not like we're gonna stop what we're doing. It will just adjust upon and change.
It will evolve.
Yeah.
It will evolve, but going out chirps and doing what we're doing is partying. Like I don't think I'd want to do that after
Forever.
a certain point.
Yeah,
I
Of
agree.
course, no.
Especially don't forget as well, like we've been doing this before anyway.
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah,
for the past 18, 19 months that we've actually put it
on
behind.
film, yeah.
And the
Camera
only
on film.
reason we're even in this position now is because all the mistakes and all the experience we made before to even be at this point to pass on the knowledge to you.
Yeah.
So it's our duty to do this. You know what I'm saying? We need to pass the torch
But
on.
I wish I'm not saying like I had bad game when I was younger, but I don't remember seeing anything like remotely even close to this to be able to like know how to talk to her. But like,
I'll tell you what taught me was Geordie Shaw.
so yeah, so
Yeah, but they didn't
that was-
really.
that was
so
the
that's when
closest
reality
thing.
TV come out. So that's probably the point you
Yeah.
started to see like how
Game.
like going out chirping,
Yeah.
speaking to birds and stuff. But
Yeah.
like there was no one to kind of look up to say these are a running game like that,
Correct.
and I can implement that into mine.
I
We
agree.
made the mistakes, we said the cringy shit, we done the weird stuff to some sort of respect anyway, to learn from it and know what works and what doesn't. So pushing it back to the right side, that's why we've given you basically a shortcut to be able to do all of these things.
Yeah, that's it,
because
yeah.
coming into these environments is one thing, but I know so many lads that go on holidays and they want to pull, they want to talk to birds. They might have a good time. I'm not saying a holiday is only based upon the fact of pulling birds, but let's be honest, it is the fucking icing on the cake if you're now to speak to a bunch of girls, not just sleeping with them, but actually interacting with them, being a part of them, because even that grows your confidence. So coming into these environments is one thing, but then actually being able to speak to girls is different. When I was coming back from Marbella, them boys in the airport, do you remember? There was like 5 of them, was me and him was walking.
I remember.
Nice guys, bruv, lovely blokes. I was like,
Dressed well as well.
I was like, oh, how many birds you get? He goes, oh, none, brother, because we didn't even talk to any.
Marbella,
Yeah, it was, and Marbella was like the easiest place to run game. I feel.
Marbella was like taking candy from my baby.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like it was that easy, and it was like we didn't even like talk to birds.
I didn't even try.
And I don't think that's because they didn't want to. I think that's because they don't have the confidence to speak to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of you boys are scared of rejection, which I fully understand. I've been there. We've all been there. Rejection's not a nice thing to do, but it's necessary in order for you to grow and become the achieve the next level.
Yeah.
It's the only way you get there. I know we bang on about it. We probably sound like we're repeating ourselves and sound like broken records, but the only way you learn is by making mistakes.
Yeah.
It's the only way you get there. But we can fast track you. We have the formula. We know
Yeah.
exactly how to do it. We've made the mistakes. I just wish there, like you said, there was someone like us doing something like this when I was younger.
I don't.
Me and you.
I don't notice that.
I get it. Yeah, I don't. So I actually like to make the mistakes
Yeah.
myself.
We've learned like properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have learned properly. I feel as though now this is actually kind of more needed though, because you guys don't go out as much.
Yeah.
Guys don't go out as much.
Yeah.
Girls get DMs all the time.
Yeah.
And so the game, the dynamics of
Yeah.
chatting a girl up has completely changed.
Yeah.
And so like
So
COVID
true.
would have fucked a lot of younger boys and girls up, because that was key parts of their life where they needed to go out at sort of 17, 18, 19, 20 years of age and chat girls up in a club and chat
Yeah.
them up at a bar, and they lost all that. And people have now got comfortable with staying indoors and just sending a DM, and it's like, how do I slide in? And then you meet them in person. That's why you see all their memes about guys saying what they're going to do to you in the bedroom. You meet up and they can't do shit, and they just sit on the corner of your bed because they've not got the experience.
Yeah.
They've not been about it enough. So now I feel as though this is like literally perfect timing for us boys to be able to pass on our knowledge, to say to you, boys, get the fuck back out there. There are girls everywhere, boys,
Oh,
and I mean
good things as
fucking
well.
everywhere.
Elite
boys.
things
It's
like
like,
that.
get out there, put yourself out there, and fucking learn on the job.
It's not even that. It's not even that. Do you know these? You know all these girls you look up to on social media.
Oh
the,
my
the,
God.
the hottest rattlies you've ever seen.
Elite things. That
Bro,
you
they're the
put-
easiest to run game on.
The ones that you put on the fucking pedestal. We've said this on previous
Yeah.
pods. I'm telling you, bruv, in person, they fucking crumble when you run a bit of game on them.
Do you know what I think that is?
They ain't got a
because
fucking
no,
clue.
because I'll tell you why. I know why. Because all the boys that are chatting them up are the ones that Mason's talking about. They grew up during COVID. All these boys don't have experience, so when they do get run game on by real people like us, they actually don't even know how to take it.
Do you know
They're
what?
like, no one's ever said
They've got
anything.
no chat.
Yeah.
These boys are normally going, oh yeah, baby, you're beautiful. How you doing?
Do you want to go out?
I don't ever. I
Shall
don't.
take you out to fucking Mayfair or something?
Yeah, let me spend loads of money on you. That, I've not ever said any. These words haven't left my
No.
mouth.
Mate, even out here, I don't think I bought one girl a drink, and that's not because I'm a fucking cheapskate. So maybe because I'm not speaking to you long enough to be
Yeah.
like, do you know what? I would actually get you a drink. I don't lead with, oh hi babe, you're right. Do you want to get a drink? No,
Yeah.
like, do I
No.
even know I want to buy you a drink? It's fucking £30 for a double, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I want to do that.
That's so true.
It's so true.
Do you know what? Me and him was talking about this. A good way to actually like kind of, and we've spoke about this on previous pods, but like to deal with rejection. If you are going to get rejected, it's better to actually get rejected when you're with your boy than by yourself.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
Yeah,
essentially, like if you go up to a group of girls with your pals and it doesn't work out, you can both kind of laugh it
Bounce
off. Where
off,
if
bounce
you're
off, yeah.
by yourself, it's a little bit more like harder to take. So
Of
maybe
course.
if you are sitting on the fence about talking to a girl, take your pal with you. I always go up front with him, even with the other boys as well. But like if you go
Me
to
and
me,
you are
shall-
mainly up front all the time.
if
yeah.
you go to me, let's go talk to them. I want in a second guess. I'll go. All right,
Sometimes
cool.
you do it without even talking to me about it first. I just roll with you.
Yeah. You just start running and I start chasing. Where you going, Tim? Okay, let's go. Don't care. Sweet.
I don't want to leave base on that basis. I just love running game all the time. No, it
stop.
is. I think it's like the challenge.
It is, yeah.
And the life lessons I'm going to learn from it.
I just like leaving them like completely shocked by the things that are coming out of my mouth, and they're just looking at it like, did you actually just say that? Can I have your Instagram? You're all right, cool. I'll give it to you anyway.
I would like to actually capture, when we need to get a full-time cameraman, and I want to capture exactly how we do these interactions.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think your favourite influencers run a game like ours.
Nah.
No way.
You know these guys that like, you know, the ones that got the money, the ones that always apparently with the girls. I don't think they run in game
There's probably.
I would go toe to toe
with anyone in the
with
UK.
any other group of boys when it comes to chatting up girls. Take money out of the equation because we're not rich.
No.
Take money out of the equation. When it comes to just guys versus guys, a group of guys versus another group of boys, when it comes to chatting up women, I would take us four up against anyone else.
That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
Give me a bottle of wine.
Just
Give me a bottle of wine, brother.
with
That's
a
it.
bunch of like
I'm ready to go.
I'm game.
I'm
I don't give a
game.
fuck what these other boys look like. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care if you're 6'2". Boy, I'm 5'9" and I'll still get more things than you. I couldn't give a fuck.
Facts.
Could not give a shit.
Facts.
Me and Yo, the shortest out of the fucking group, and boy, we don't fucking hesitate to be able to nick a bird.
Yeah.
Tall birds as well.
Tall birds,
Doesn't matter how tall you are.
Terminator thing.
I'll fold you up like washing.
Terminator. Fuck's sake.
If you guys are wondering why we're sitting in pink, I suppose it's good to address where we are again so people understand
Right,
why
we
we
said-
are where we are.
We said at the beginning.
we
no,
didn't
we-
tell them why.
We
Yeah.
We have
mentioned-
before, but you might not have seen that pod.
Yeah.
And
Now.
people are like, probably, you don't know when they're tuning in, so it's always good to address where we are while we're here. So,
Boys, we're in Wicky
Wicky
Woo,
Woo.
the most girly hotel probably in the whole of Ibiza. It's-
pink,
It's so pink.
so flamboyant,
It's like this the whole way through the hotel.
Yeah,
Everywhere,
yeah.
every room, everything.
which means equals
Full of Ratleys.
full of Ratleys.
And when it's full of Ratleys, what do?
we close them.
We close them. We clean up. It's our job. That's our job. That's called strategy. That's called strategy.
It's called strategy.
Oh no, I'm not staying in a pink hotel. That's gay. No, you're
This-
gay because you're not thinking like us. You got to think like a woman. Oh, where are women gonna stay?
Do you
Right,
know
that's
how
where
many-
we're gonna go.
This hotel is a fucking vibe, boys.
And it probably
Yeah,
is sick.
it's
Music-
good as
It's a
well.
vibe.
Music's good. Food's good.
Yeah.
Pool's good.
Service,
Rallies are good.
everything,
yeah.
Service is good.
Oh,
Workers are good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the workers though.
Yeah,
Like, I've
innit?
actually, do you know what? Like, I've got a lot of time for the
Yeah.
girls.
They're
actually
so
nice.
sound, didn't they?
They've actually been so nice, and they're all fit as well.
Yeah, they're all
Love to
fit,
run
fit.
train
Yeah,
for
Tony
them.
and I know what they're doing,
train
innit?
down
Shit, Tony, we know what you're doing, bro.
Tony, bear on. We done it with our first podcast in here. The first ever podcast actually ever filmed in Wicky Woo was by us this time last year with the owner Tony Truman.
Yeah.
And then this year we said, fuck it, let's actually stay there. We had a
Yeah.
villa last year, but you know what? I would say again. I know you two
Oh, I'd
said you'd
definitely
like to
say
mix
again.
up a bit. I understand why you would.
We've stayed
But
here
do you know
twice,
what I like this though? Because
It's in the mix.
everything's close.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Everything's close.
yeah, it's in the mix.
And
It's
you
proper
can
in the
literally,
mix.
boys, chill around that the pool up there, just so,
So
chill,
good, innit?
man.
Yeah.
And it's always birds.
There's no dickheads around here, no young little idiots or anything like that. No one jumping in and out of the pool and getting people getting all pissed up and that. Everyone, they play bangers all day long, chilled vibes. It's just
Yeah.
a cool
Nice.
gaff, man.
But bottom line
Proper.
is it's fucking full of Ratleys, and I can see two right now, 12 o'clock.
Should we try and drop game on them while we're in pod?
Do you want to call them over?
Yeah. Should we do it?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ratley.
We
can't hear me.
There's too much music. Excuse me. Come here. Can I ask you a quick question?
No.
Come over. Yeah, that's it.
We can't leave. We can't leave the cameras.
We can't leave the
unattended.
cameras unattended.
We're filming a podcast.
Yeah,
Podcast.
yeah, yeah.
Do you guys want to be on it?
Is that an Irish accent I hear? Yeah. Whereabouts in Ireland you from? Dublin.
What's your
Dublin.
names? You're lovely, innit? Got nice size, innit?
You got here today? So, Brian, you just got here today? Have you just got here today?
We arrived like 2 days ago. We arrived on
And we're just seeing you now, yeah? What
That's
a
a
shame.
shame.
Yeah.
An absolute shame.
how long are you here for?
We're
We
filming
going
right
today?
now, yeah. We just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unfortunately. We might have to extend it.
We might have to extend it now. We know you two are staying here, innit?
Fucking hell. I think you're staying in my room, actually. Mm.
Yeah.
What are you
Next door
guys
then,
doing
innit?
today? What are you guys doing today?
Let me guess. I was
Of
going
course.
to guess.
Solid grooves, it has to be, yeah.
Is that why you were in all black?
What
I don't know. It kind of just happened. Yeah.
what litre do you reckon they are?
I reckon that's a 2.1 litre and
And
that's,
that's a 2.2.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what, turbocharged?
Yeah, turbocharged, single engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to
I reckon
go.
That's a 2.2.
How old are you? We
just
We just did. How old are you? How old are you?
Oh, you actually?
What?
Really?
Fucking hell.
Fair play to
Well,
you.
we said 23.
I wouldn't have said a day over 26, but still.
How old are you? 23.
23.
I think
Oh, fair.
we-
Okay. How much do you think we are?
36.
I'll take my glasses off for this one. 28. That's a week of session as well. So if you saw me at the beginning of the holiday, you'd have already said
That's
26.
also true.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyone else gonna guess their age?
I don't know, age range between 28 and 22.
26.
22. Oh, right, okay.
I don't know, I'm only guessing.
So she say
She
32.
said 22. 29, 28, 32.
22, I was bang on then.
He's pretty bang on.
Alright.
Yeah. Do you know what you win? Do you know what you win for that? Do you know what you win? My Instagram. Where's your phone? I know it's lucky. Where's your phone? Yeah. Go on then, grab it and let's put my phone number in it.
Who's your favourite, Ratley?
Oh, yeah, she wants you to
Who's
find
your
out first.
favourite? You might have. We might have one aesthetically.
You know the favourites. Just want them all.
You like-
Are you like
Greedy,
Are you
greedy
like,
bitch.
Are you like Thanos? You want all the Infinity Stones?
Greedy
Yeah.
bitch. Cool, fair play. Girl with an appetite.
Thank you very much, darling. How'd you pronounce that? I don't want to fuck it up. Lydia.
My surname isn't Irish.
It's not Irish, no. You say it's not Irish.
My surname isn't Irish on Instagram.
Oh, right, I hear you. How'd you pronounce that? Nisivna.
Spell it.
I feel like they need to see who we're talking to.
Hey,
you know?
boys, you want to see who we're talking to?
I feel like.
Wait. You have a nice day,
Have a
girls.
good
See you
one. See you
later.
later.
See you later.
That's so funny.
The only issue is with that is I don't think their boys are going to be able to hear what they were saying.
No, they won't.
She's got a lovely bum.
They won't push
She's
up.
got a lovely ass.
The one on the left.
Did you chop?
I would eat.
It's the pub
Well,
cafe.
we ain't gay.
We ain't gay.
There you go.
Right, boys, let's talk budget-wise then for the boys. Let's not just drag it out for them. Budget-wise now, because our beef is a lot more expensive now than it used to be.
Should we just say how much we've done
Like,
individually?
Destino was. I don't want to think about what I've done individually. Thank you.
Bro, budget's different. I think we should swerve the budget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we've done
not,
that a
it's
lot.
not,
We've done that a lot. And
lot.
also, bro, it's different for everyone, different experience.
Yeah,
There's no one size fits all in our beef.
yeah.
It's,
You could do it for $1,000. You could do it for 10 grand.
Yeah.
Just put it that way.
Gaffs that they might need a table in and gaffs they won't.
Um,
Pikes you don't need. I don't think there is.
oh,
No,
shit,
you
I
don't
always
need
say,
it.
oh, you need a table.
Yeah.
You need a bed.
Ocean
I'll get a bed, boys.
bed,
Make sure you
yeah.
get a bed at the back because that is
VIP.
peak, is where the girls are, and then everyone has to walk past back and forth as well. So it's a perfect opportunity for you to pull girls in, and you can see the whole gaff
Yeah.
from the back beds as
Yeah.
well.
In VIP, you mean?
In VIP, yeah,
Yeah, you
correct.
don't- yeah.
Because there's the
100%.
ones to the front as well, but you want to be in VIP, you can kind of dip in and out.
Yeah,
You can
Ushuaia at Ants or even a big event, get a room.
yeah. I don't really think you need, like, it's nice being in the mix as well with your boys. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you get a table, you can be a bit secluded sometimes in the super
Yeah.
clubs. You want to be in the mix, just fucking having it out.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
fun.
Like in Pasha, like I was happy to be in the mix, even though it was a
Yeah.
little bit crowded. It
Stop
was,
talking about Pasha.
it was fucking sick. So lit.
Pissed off. We were talking about Wicky, actually. That's the done, and we got interrupted. But yeah, boys, if you're coming out here, come to Wicky, and you will not regret it.
I reckon we're going to regret telling everyone this.
Probably.
There's a
End up being full of
nice
geezers.
there's
Yeah,
a nice
we'll-
little restaurant around the corner here. I don't think we've been to it. Me and Merck did. It's called Funky Buddha.
Okay, yeah.
Proper nice little.
Funky
place.
Buddha.
Is it called Funky
Golden
Buddha?
Buddha.
Golden Buddha.
Golden
Sorry,
Buddha.
guys.
Yeah, Golden Buddha.
Funky, innit? No, it's called Golden Buddha. Nice place to eat.
Ozzy's
as
been
well.
on a session for a week.
Yeah, you can tell, innit? I'm just trying to like let people know where they can eat and eat as well.
Skinny
because-
Kitchen,
yeah.
banging for breakfast.
Yeah, Skinny Kitchen.
Nice.
Wiki, Wiki's good for breakfast.
Yeah.
Wicky's good for breakfast. I've eaten breakfast
But it's
in
nice
every
to
day.
get the
We've eaten a
fucking
lot this
compound.
holiday. Normally,
Done well.
Yeah,
normally
we've
that
done
goes out the
really
window
well.
when you go
Yeah.
on these
Do
trips.
you know what? That's one way to get through our beef. Is a little bit of a kip, and your food, and you can crack the fuck off.
Yeah,
if you
for
don't
sure.
do that, you will hit a wall, man.
Yeah.
You will absolutely hit a wall.
This is the worst I felt all holiday today.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's because we've stopped now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
we'd like keep carrying on, then we would be able to go on. But I think it's because
You
we've
stopped.
actually
I felt like this
stopped.
a couple of times, and I've had to have a couple of drinks. As soon as I've had 2 drinks, that's it. I'm
Yeah,
alright.
makes sense.
I'm alright.
Boys, as much as I would like to talk about this all
Yeah,
day,
yeah, we
Yeah.
have. We've got to wrap it up.
we've got to wrap up for a flight.
Well, boys, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a very good trip, and hopefully, do you know what? I always say this because I don't actually remember when I'm filming, or when we're filming. Sorry, we're always fucked up, so I actually can't have a good gauge on how much good footage we was able to capture. I think it was a very successful trip with footage.
Yeah.
We kind of fucking ran out of battery after yesterday. Like, not actual battery, but like we didn't really film a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and piggyback on someone's B-roll, but
See what we can
it's
do.
been a heavy fucking few days. I think it's got potential to top last year's vlog. I do.
Yeah.
I do think it has got potential. This
More
year we did.
interaction.
Oh my God, Taylor actually got a 90-minute kill.
93rd minute kill.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
a
literally.
93rd minute kill. Yeah.
He felt the pressure a little bit. He had to do it, and then all of a sudden, bear in mind, Taylor went out on his own last night.
left all of us,
He was like, boys, I'm going
Which
here,
I don't
here.
recommend to
which
do.
I don't recommend.
Yeah, no, you don't.
He went with 2 people that we sort of knew.
Yeah, but I wouldn't roll, boys. I wouldn't roll when you're on Ibiza. This
No.
is
Especially not to someone
it's
like
not that
Amnesia.
safe. I can't lie to you. I'm not
So
going to try and put it down on it, but it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
just
did.
be careful.
We were in, me and Merc were in bed. Next thing you know,
Where were we, Rizzy?
Playing Twister with Ratleys.
the door went open. I was like, who's that? I sat
Thank
up.
you, sir.
Ratleys is plural as well.
Yeah.
Shut up a minute. We're talking about Taylor, boys.
Sorry, Taylor. Overshadowing you
Innit?
again.
Let
Always.
him have his glory.
Oh,
Let him have his
go on,
glory.
go on.
So the door opened. We did, obviously we sort of sat up, me and Merc. We see it was Taylor, and all of a sudden we see he had a Ratley on his arm, and we just quickly turned over and we're bad to sleep. So well done, Taylor. We're proud of you,
Did
bro.
you hear everything?
I fell asleep
we
like that,
flat
but we were
out, man.
iffy,
Taylor
mate.
was done in 2 minutes, yeah.
Probably. Fair play.
Oh, bless him.
Fair play to you,
Yeah, fair
Taylor.
play to you,
That could be
Taylor.
one of you boys in Barley if you get involved in the right side. Do not miss this opportunity.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Like bringing
same,
someone
man.
out and like potentially changing their fucking life.
He said he'll never be able to go on holiday with anyone else again.
I don't think you could.
Well, we said we're bringing Barley, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
you
Taylor's
say
coming
that.
to Bali. Yeah,
Yeah.
Taylor's going to come to Bali with us, but he's not part of that. He's coming because he's one
Just
of
come
us.
separately,
Yeah.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah, the holidays always solidify that, don't it? That's actually, if you actually think about it and deep
It
it,
does, yeah.
we was doing the pod all together, and that first holiday we went to Ibiza solidified it for me, like the relationship we all had.
Was that our first trip together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
first holiday,
That solidified like how like obviously we was doing a pod together, but everything was more.
But
I
you know
wouldn't
what?
say transactional, but you get what I'm saying. Like we went on holiday, then I was like, we became friends, and now we're brothers. Like
I know we tried
That
wrapping
changed
this
it
up,
for
but
me.
there's one thing I did notice this holiday that I feel like we're very lucky to have is I've noticed from everyone we've met over this last week, as I'm not blowing smoke up our own ass either, yeah? Not many people can party as hard as us. How much of a coincidence or how lucky was it that we all met each other and we was all on that kind of same wavelength?
yeah,
it wouldn't
think
work
about
otherwise.
that.
No.
But I mean party-wise.
Yeah, right,
We
yeah,
can
yeah,
all
yeah.
keep up with each other.
Yeah.
We all can keep going.
I agree.
And
yeah.
we've been with some people this trip that flagged after day
That
one,
flagged,
after day two.
Imagine one of us was like that.
One of the boys flew
Would never
home.
work.
It wouldn't work.
Someone flew home.
It
Yeah.
actually wouldn't work, would
No,
it?
it wouldn't. We wouldn't be able to
Never
go
work.
away and do things
Because
together.
that is like a part of our business, is what we do.
How many
Is it?
how many girls said, "Well, let me guess, this is your job."
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is my
It
job.
is.
This is part of my job. Yeah. What a hard life, eh?
It is a part of my job, yeah.
But also other boys that come away with us, including Taylor, that fucking kept up, mate. Unbelievably well.
That's rare, you know that.
You got it or you
proper.
ain't.
A lot of people can't keep up.
They can't, Brev. You can make this holiday as heavy as you want to be. We make it fucking heavy, and the fact that Taylor kept up, I was a bit like, is he gonna, is he not, bruv? He was
He has
sweet.
smashed it, he did.
Sweet the whole time.
So boys, hopefully soon you'll be at events with us. Like, don't forget, in part of the right, I said there's just so much to it, like that we can't even give that much context to it. Yeah, there's courses, but the main part of it as well is our network, the meetups, taking you out of us. We're going to start. There's all sorts. I don't want to give too much away. The only way really going to find out is by joining the right side itself. So
Yeah, facts.
to come see us, boys, and actually see that we live exactly how we preach. That's the only way you're going to do it, man. The only way
Life
you're gonna
changing
do it.
shit, boys.
Can't wait to fucking do it.
Yeah,
do it.
man.
Thank you.
2025 is going to be the biggest year of your life and our lives. So let's
19th of August.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
do it
go.
together.
Sweet.
Boys,
Hang
thanks
on.
for tuning in. Hope you got some laughs out of that. I hope you come out here this year at some point and smash our beef for yourselves.
And some things.
In the meantime, sign up for the right side, boys. Hit that subscribe button,
like, comment.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
and we'll see you at the next party, fellas.
Peace.